Hello and welcome back to Chasing the Target. Gujarat Titans almost had another shocker, another nightmare. This time with a bowler rather than a batsman with Rinku. It was Rinku and Kolkata Knight Riders जो पांच छक्के मार के उनको खत्म कर दिया था. Today Sam Curran potentially almost bowling the best death bowler, the best death bowling over that could be possibly bowled. Almost, but then Tiwatia came and flicked him over the fine leg to boundary, and yeah, they won. Luckily, ऑलमोस्ट खत्म हो गया था गुजरात टाइटन का सपना. आई थिंक दे ड्रैग द मैच टू मच. बहुत ज्यादा लंबा पारी खेल लिए थे, अननेसेसरी बहुत स्लो कर दिए थे. ऑलरेडी इन द 11th ओवर या कुछ हार्दिक पांड्या आउट हुआ था. 106 थे, पोटेंशियली जस्ट 148 सॉरी 48 मोर रन्स टू गो. तो आई थिंक थोड़ा बहुत खींच के खेले एंड गुजरात really messed up themselves. Chirag bhai, welcome to the stream. ये क्या बैटिंग है गुजरात टाइटंस को. कोई इनको फर्स्ट बैटिंग दो. या आई मीन फर्स्ट बैटिंग की बात भी नहीं है भाई. प्लान कितना स्लो खेले यार. लाइक 106 इन द 12th ओवर वेयर हार्दिक पांड्या गॉट आउट. यू हैव ओनली 48 रन्स टू मेक. आराम से बना सकते थे, बट आप बहुत ही ज्यादा आराम ले लिए. लाइक आपके पास अभी भी शुभमन गिल था स्ट्राइक पे जो मार सकता है. फिर आपके पास डेविड मिलर था एंड दे प्लेड एक्सट्रीमली स्लोली. आई मीन आई वुड से चलो ठीक है, डिसिप्लिन बॉलिंग थी फ्रॉम Punjab to an extent, but you could have really, found the gaps and stuff. It was too slow. I mean, they have won all the games chasing you, right? But again, you could really pump it up, man. You bought it अपने हल्लक में ला लिया आपका. Technically, only गुजरात का जो sorry, नाइट राइडर्स का जो गेम है आप सही बोल रहे. They lost it because they didn't chase and they batted first. एंड पांड्या की किस्मत अच्छी है और टॉस जीत के कुछ तो भी उन्हें कुछ भी करके मिल जा रही है उसको बॉलिंग फर्स्ट. एंड देयर बॉलर्स आर फिनोमिनल. राशिद खान मतलब जो भी बॉल इकोनॉमिकल रहेगा या एक विकेट ले लेगा आपके लिए. रिव्यूज अच्छे ले ले रहे हैं. आज रिद्धमन शाह का एक रिव्यू बहुत क्रूशल था वेयर ही फेल्ट लाइक ही हर्ट समथिंग फॉर जितेश शर्मा हु वाज गोइंग ऑल राइट. बट आज का गेम थोड़ा बहुत स्लो ही दिखा मेरे को. लाइक एवरीबडी टुक देयर गुड टाइम, स्वीट टाइम. बट यहाँ पे मेन चीज पंजाब किंग्स के लिए आई वुड से wait a minute, the big boss is in the house. Hopefully, will be joining us. Here he is. Welcome back, sir. How are you?
I'm good, man. Just a bit knackered, but I'm good. All good. Alhamdulillah. What's going on?
Going on is, I mean, Gujarat almost shat themselves, right? Another nightmare potentially this time with the bowler. Rinku ka dimag se nahi utar raha tha, and Sam Curran almost bowling one of the best last overs possible that you could have, right?
या आई मीन बहुत क्लोज हो गया. मैं समझा गुजरात उल्टा हो जा रहा है. लास्ट सीजन जो कर रहे थे उन लोग ये सीजन कुछ उल्टा कर दे रहे.
Yeah.
एंड मगर इन द एंड दे मिस्टर टिवाटिया हेल्ड हिज नर्व, प्लेड अ ब्रिलियंट स्कूप शॉट एंड फिनिश इट ऑफ. या आई थिंक अननेसेसरी क्लोज कर दिए थे गुजरात. दे हैड विकेट्स इन हैंड, दे हैड एवरीथिंग इन हैंड, दे लूजिंग विकेट्स अ बिट रॉन्ग टाइम्स एंड थोड़ा स्लो डाउन हो गए थे. लेकिन पॉजिटिव शुभमन गिल आउटस्टैंडिंग अगेन. ही इज डन रियली गुड. हार्दिक पांड्या इज अ वरी विद द बैट. ही हैजंट डन टू वेल. एंड या लाइक चिराग भाई से ये क्या बैटिंग है जीटी. कोई इनको फर्स्ट बैटिंग दो बिल्कुल. अगर उन लोग चेस कर रहे तो थोड़ा मुश्किल हो आ सकता है उन लोगों को. they won all their games chasing, but you still have to win what's in front of you. Crucial 2 points for them. From Punjab's point of view, again same problems I've seen before. मिडिल ऑर्डर का इशू हो गया, टॉप ऑर्डर नहीं चली आज, मिडिल ऑर्डर का इशू हो गया. शाहरुख खान का ग्लिम्स देके we saw his potential, but still he has a long way to go. But apart from that, Raja Paksa, Matthew Short as well, a bit of a good glimpse, but मुश्किल है. Why GT took the game to the last hour? फालतू में ड्रामा ले आए गेम में. बिल्कुल लाइक वो नहीं करना था, especially when you had wickets in hand. So that was a thing. And also net run rate is a big thing in IPL. So they kind of missed out on that. They should have
I
finished
mean,
the game off earlier.
net run rate के अलावा भी यार शुभमन गिल जो सेट ऑलरेडी इतना सेट है. आई डोंट नो हाउ यू आर नॉट एबल टू फाइंड इट. आई नो अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल हैव बीन पॉइंटिंग आउट कि भाई पावर प्ले के बाद उन्हें स्लो हो जाता. ये तो बहुत अल्ट्रा ही स्लो था. See, at the 12th over, if you're 106 या 48 runs to win, even if you hit like a boundary, two boundaries, you find it. ऐसा नहीं कि like they were bowling something else. कुछ मारे वैसे short bowlers नहीं थे, सबको पीट सकते थे आप. But you took it too easy, you took it too lightly. You tried to sort of slow it down to a point where आपको लगा कि हाँ भाई एक ओवर ऐसा आएगा मैं फिनिश कर दूंगा. वो ओवर आ रहा नहीं था आपके लिए. Unnecessarily you added tension, added pressure. I mean, Sam Curran, one of the best bowlers for that last over. Bhai, you almost brought it home. Yeah, Tiwatia, good scoop shot, but I think very bad batting, to be very honest. I mean, Shubman Gill played 67. You can say, ha, bhai, but if you look at the game, it was so slow. Like you got bored,
मिलर
and
भी
then
फंस गया था डेविड मिलर भी फंस
yeah.
गया था एंड दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग व्हेन यू हैव दैट विकेट्स इन हैंड यू हैव टू बी अ बिट मोर एग्रेसिव बिकॉज एट द एंड ऑफ द डे आपकी 10 टीम है कंपेटिटिव होने वाला है नेट रन रेट पे बात आएंगी लाइक आईपीएल में हर वक्त आती है एंड दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग ठीक है ऑलमोस्ट मैच यू नो आई वाज ऑलवेज नॉट आई वाज नेवर इन डाउट बिकॉज देयर वाज स्टिल टेवाटिया एंड मिलर देयर इवन दो 4 ऑफ 2 हो गया था आई वाज नॉट इन डाउट दे वोंट फिनिश इट लाइक they I was confident but yeah with the way they approached it it was a bit iffy but also if you it was a I think pattern in the game agar aap dekhe Punjab also you know they also slowed down in the middle ye Mohali ka thoda bada ground hai it's not that easy to clear and I think single double ka zyada game tha they should have looked to hit the gaps a bit more instead of consuming those dot balls so yeah a bit disappointing but they'll take those 2 points especially after how they lost the last game this is a big confidence booster with them nahi to it can derail and Punjab ke sath aisa ho gaya 2 losses now in a row it's kind of derailing their start they got such a good start अब थोड़ा मुश्किल हो गया उन लोगों के लिए
Do you think कि अभी ये सब बहुत ज्यादा डिपेंडेंट हो गए शिखर धवन पे अगर like शिखर धवन last time he was the only one who stood and everybody else got out today he got out everybody did play very small cameos but nothing like convincing कि हाँ भाई someone came out of their way and did something so I think there's a lot of reliance on Shikhar Dhawan, right?
Yeah, but there's a big reliance because, like you're saying, cameos here, but then who's the one who stands till the end? It's him, Shikhar Dhawan, and there's nobody
Yeah.
else who's taking the game till the end. We expected, you know, if a Matthew Short, Shah Rukh Khan could have played the kind of innings where 20 over खेले, तो उन लोग और 10 नहीं, like 20-30 run आराम से मारते थे, and that would have been a tough score for Gujarat. So yeah, it is right now they're relying a lot on Shikhar Dhawan, and that should not be the case because you have plenty of batters, whether it is Rajapaksa, Matthew Short, Jitesh Sharma, आपके पास options बहुत है. Rishi Dhawan भी बैटिंग करता तो बहुत है ऑप्शंस 56 dot balls in Punjab innings almost half the overs that's pathetic and that's the thing I think you got to play according to the ground it was a good you know a good pitch as well but the ground is big the dimensions you can't clear every ball and that's where instead of trying to hit a ball every ball for the boundary you need to knock it around and pick the single
Rotate,
doubles and
yeah.
that will allow the strike rate to go up because अगर आप उसमें 50 कितने 56 जो भी है 56 उसमें अगर आप 20-30 सिंगल ले लिया आउट ऑफ दैट आधे सिंगल आपका स्कोर वो हो जाता था राइट 170 हो जाता था सो या दैट्स द थिंग
Yeah, and from Gujarat's point of view, also I think they somehow slowed it to a point where they put pressure on themselves. They thought कि भाई हम आखिरी में आके मारेंगे, and then they didn't expect कि अरे भाई इतना हल्लक में आ जाएगा. That ball that Sam Curran bowled to Shubman Gill, भाई lights out, bro, like next level, and he got like everybody out of their seats and almost pulled out something blinding. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, calm ho gaya. But like Hardik Pandya has to really talk some sense. And speaking of Hardik Pandya, man, he looks very poor right now, man. In this format of the game, he's not able to do anything, and it's just he's very shocking as of now.
Yeah, no comments on Hardik Pandya if I say anything, Alan. No, but yeah, like it's okay. I think he's like his team is winning. One thing that was important that his presence on the field. He was there. He was captain. Got the 2 points. I mean, he got his decisions right in the field. I felt that it was a 170-180 wicket. Yes, bat and say nahi chal raha, but there's a lot of people to bat say nahi chal raha, so I won't be too harsh on him in that situation. Lekin, yeah, his form is a concern 100%. I was just looking at. Thing Arshdeep, man, he was bowling really well, man. That second last over was crucial. उन्हें भी जबरदस्त डाला, Sam Curran जबरदस्त डाले तो पंजाब की death bowling बहुत अच्छी है. And you see when captains are not shouting at him, Arshdeep is a different bowler. He is pretty class, but Rabada is someone needs to pick up his game a bit. I felt he gave too many loose deliveries in his last over, and if that was avoided, then Punjab could have really squeezed the pressure on Gujarat.
Yeah, 100%. I think Arshdeep though is bowling well even against Hyderabad. No, like he did bowl pretty good. He got a couple of wickets, so he is looking better. And Sam Curran, so bhai, next level with the bat also he's been contributing. With the ball also he's been contributing. So yeah, they sorted. But I think in those middle overs when you have like Harpreet did bowl decently today. But I would say like Rahul Chahar ka thoda expensive ho gaya and stuff like that. So they are leaking runs. Rabada maybe first game de sakte. We could give a 1 day off to him. But apart from that, it's more for me the batting, man. The batting where Dhawan chale gaya and हक्के बक्के हो गए. Prabh Simran is like a gamble. चला तो चला, नहीं तो लाइट ले लो. Bhanu Paksa, I don't know. he did perform 20 runs, 26 ball, but everyone consumed a lot of deliveries today. That's what I felt, and that's where your point comes to. Okay, bhai, rotation of strike, that's very important. One
Look, big
two, one
hitters
two.
apart from Dhawan.
Hmm.
Dhawan is the one who will rotate it and then
Rotates.
accelerate
Yeah.
in the end. तो वो उसको उन लोगों को सीखना पड़ेगा कि भाई थोड़ा सा ग्राउंड के हिसाब से खेलो. आप बड़ा ग्राउंड है भाई मोहाली का और मच्छरा भी भरे हुए हैं तो लाइक थोड़ा सा
Hmm.
दिख के खेलना पड़ता है कभी कभी.
Hmm. मच्छरा भरे हुए हैं.
हम्म.
यहाँ पे एक अच्छी राइम लिखे हैं हमारे पंटर भाई. तिवाटिया खाटा गुजराती घाटिया एंड हैमर्स पंजाबी बॉयज लाइक नव भाटिया. ओहो, वी हैव सिद्धू की याद आ गई भाई ये पढ़ के मेरे को तो. पंजाब बैक टू डूइंग पंजाब थिंग्स. या मैन, 2-2 हो गया उन लोगों के लिए भी. दे लॉस्ट 2 नाउ. Potentially decline दिख रहा है. Now how important for you do you think is Livingstone for this team, Maswa?
I mean, he is important, but again, he's that type of player, bash it and get out as well. He could be that thing, but of course, he is important. He's a class batter, very good, hitter of the ball. He can provide with the ball, also gives you that balance. I think he will be crucial. And yeah, they're really missing Johnny Bairstow, man. I know, like Pop Silman did a very good job at the start, but they are missing someone like a Bairstow. Livingstone would probably add to that and make them a bit more stable in the middle order again. But he's that kind of player, so I'm not sure how stable they will be. The players need to take more responsibility. The batsmen, apart from Shikhar Dhawan, need to take more responsibility. They need to, once they get a start, need to finish it off and make sure that they're till the end. And I won't be too harsh on Matthew Short because he's finding his feet. But now he needs to take the next step. Like once he makes starts like this, convert those into big scores.
Yeah, I think, and Prabhsinan, I think also needs to sort of put a price on his wicket rather than just going out smashing. I know you have Shikhar Dhawan who will anchor the innings, but I think everybody just needs to understand that equally their wicket is also important, because on days where Shikhar Dhawan gets out, then you really need another anchor, and you need to find that quickly. Maybe Bhanu Paksa can do it. I don't know. Dekhna padega for that thing. Dhawan and Warner are to Punjab and Delhi what elder sons are to middle class families, exhausted and burdened by response. Yeah, 100%. I think Warner over there as well. I was saying the same thing yesterday, Mustafa, that Warner has been good, man. A lot of people were criticizing him, but he is the one who was taking like बड़े बच्चे जो घर के हैं जल्दी जल्दी कामों पे लग जाते, 16 साल की उम्र में जॉब को चले आते हैं. In those situations, like they are taking responsibilities and helping everybody out, but no one is sort of helping them, right?
नहीं,
No one
मगर
is
तुम
giving
वो
them.
गेम में भी देखो, आई स्टिल बी अ बिट क्रिटिकल. वो गेम में भी देखो अक्सर कितने बॉल में 50 मारा, वार्नर कितने बॉल में 50 मारा. विकेट्स तो अक्सर और प्रेशर में आया था कंपेयर टू वार्नर. तो इट्स नॉट द डेविड वार्नर
But
ऑफ ओल्ड. एंड
Aksar could do that because Warner tha. That's my point. Like Warner is giving him the freedom to go and spread his wing. Maybe because he can't do it. Now Aksar won't have the same kind of freedom to do it if you bring someone else from the lower middle order, right? So that's what my point is. Like there's no one else apart from, if Warner doesn't play like that, no one else is standing that at least Warner can extend his arms, right? So मेरे लिए 3, 4, 5 अगर नहीं है तो if I'm coming as an opening batsman, I will think of a longer innings.
But you take Shikhar Dhawan's example then. Shikhar Dhawan, no one was standing. Literally no one was standing. He didn't even have Akshar Patel. उसका देख लो strike rate वो game में हैदराबाद के against. हम लोग तो stadium में थे. So it's not like like there is, Warner has to be blamed a bit. I'm not blaming him fully, but it's not blaming. It's just saying he's not at that level at level he was 3-4 years ago. That's what I'm trying to say. There is it's not the David Warner world. You have to like accept it. I know it's very difficult for us who love David Warner, but you have to accept it. He's not on that level. Yes, of course his middle order has to improve. You can't put the blame on Warner, but I'm just saying it's not peak Warner that Delhi have. If it was peak Warner, it would have been a different thing. He doesn't give a crap who's around him, who's not. He'll take Bipul Sharma and win you a game. That's how David Warner was at his peak.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, but it's just for me, like from his point, if I'm looking at it very with a problem, emotional consent, probably जो भी बोला, I still feel like no one is there apart from him and Akshar Patel in that team. In batting बोल रहा हूँ मैं, for the Capitals, there's no one else standing up. You have Mitch Marsh चलेगा. Prithvi Shaw, I think when you're opening with a person like Prithvi Shaw, your first instinct is you don't get out. He's anyway going to get out. Then Manish Pandey, you know he's going to get out. Yash Dul, he's going to get out. So how as an opener are you going to think when the first 3 people are not, going to be able to protect you? Then we're already 3 down. There's pressure coming in. People like Lexer also have to come. Roman Powell have to come. So I think from that angle is the only way I'm looking at it. But you're right. I mean, he doesn't look like himself. He doesn't look electric, ecstatic. Arey bhai, Warner chikke maar raha, cover driver maar raha, power and all. But I still feel he's having a decent season. What's with Gill and finishing games as always throws it away. Yeah, I've never seen him stand till the end. Even I think the last match he didn't finish it. He got out just before the finishing.
He's
So
still
yeah,
young.
he'll.
Matlab, he learned that he's still young. Like I think as he develops a bit more, he will learn how to do that. So one of the openers who does that really well is Shikhar Dhawan. But apart from that, openers in general don't finish games as well. But yeah, I think like a Shubman Gill will learn from that. He will
And it's
understand
good
his.
for him that he's getting experiences very early in his career. Probably, I think I'm happy with that. That he's understanding cheeza. Obviously, he's not finishing it, but maybe he's at least developing this mindset. कि ऐसा होता है इस situationों में, and he'll probably learn from these things.
बिल्कुल.
भैया वर्ल्डली सीलिंग दिखाओ. अरे भाई ऐसे बात नहीं करना स्ट्रीम पे. क्या है वर्ल्डली
मैं
सीलिंग?
आ गया वापस. आई एम नॉट इन मैं वापस हैदराबाद में हूँ. मैं निकल गया वहां से मुंबई. तो
तो चार मीनार
yeah.
बता बोल रहा है भाई.
हाँ,
चार
मैं
मीनार
आ
बता
गया
भाई.
वापस. Been
Too
hectic
many,
few days, baby. Oh
too
man, yeah, bro.
many.
One thing is I respect the players, man. It's difficult traveling, bro. I don't know how they do it, man. मैं बहुत इज्जत आ गई players के लिए. Like it's not easy. हालत tight हो जाती भाई. Too many lower middle order batters.
For Punjab.
Yeah, man, Punjab getting exposed. Like Don is right. It's after a good time. This happens with them a lot of seasons. They do get exposed, and for a team which has such good bowling, I think it's a bit of a shame that they lose games like at home and stuff. I think they could have competed a bit better, but it's the same old issue, man. The batting starts to fade out. The bowlers start to leak runs. ये हर season का थोड़ा सा फंडा हो गया उन लोगों के लिए.
Arshdeep 19th over exceptional. Arshdeep is improving in power play. Also, that's good thing for India because he is gun bowler in death. Yeah, 100%. And we were saying the same thing a few minutes ago. Arshdeep ka over was critical, which allowed Sam Curran to sort of add more pressure in that 20th over, right? So, yeah, even in against Hyderabad, he was amazing. He got, I think, Harry Brook out, right? So,
Yeah.
bowled Harry Brook out on an off cutter, and yeah, he was sensational. I think he gave some 20 runs only. He's been doing like back to back, and he's getting his confidence back. The only thing is when he puts out an Indian shirt, the no balls start coming out. So that is the only thing that's a little bit problematic. But hopefully he works on that. Here, ho, Ranba in the house here. What's up? What's up? Here for the review because I missed the game. Let's go. No hate to Warner. I like him, but looking at him in this IPL, I don't see Warner playing in the T20 World Cup. Yeah, it looks a little far fetched the way he's going about his game. Unless they need someone like an anchor, he could probably play that. But apart
One
from
thing
that,
I'll
I
give
don't
him though is that he's coming off very bad form. So maybe this is the way for him to come back into form. Like, get some runs under his belt, then start smashing it. So I'll give him that much. Of course,
I thought Roman Power will no, next Pollard is Kyle Mayers, baby. You know यार next क्या है यार
I
उसका
mean,
bat
Robin,
placement.
there was two innings which blew my mind. One was against England in 2020, one I think, or 2022 in West Indies. He absolutely smashed it everywhere. He scored 100, I think, in that game, and then 100 against South Africa, jo recently mara one. He was incredible, man. Robin Paul. So he has glimpses. He doesn't bowl as much as maybe Pollard used to, but even Pollard stopped bowling at the end. I mean, there is glimpses of Pollard in him as well, so I kind of agree. Myers is a different player. He's a more top order batter hitter, and yeah, he can bowl in the power play also. He's a bit different, and he's also very useful.
Now चिराग भाई सही टॉपिक पकड़ लिए हैं. उन्होंने बोल रहे कल है हैदराबाद रिंकू वर्सेस उमरान. I mean that Rinku तो अभी next level news में है 5 6s man. That's not something that we're going to forget, and I'm pretty sure Hyderabad will sort of try to work against him. But Hyderabad versus Kolkata at Eden Gardens, Mustafa, what are you making of this?
प्रॉब्लम क्या है, टीम बहुत डेंजरस हो गई. रिंकू ने तो, टिंकू ने तो, ठाकुर ने तो, कोई ना, नितेश राणा, आंड्रेस, कोई भी मार सकता. दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम, राइट? कोई भी अनप्रिडिक्टेबल हो जा रही है ये टीम. एंड दैट स्टेडियम इज devastating, man. It's really hard, bro. That is like going to Anfield, man. It's very difficult. Eden Gardens, they're rocking.
And Jason
right
Royal
now.
also there now, man. Jason Royal might come and play, man.
Bro, that is insane. That it's a very difficult place to go play cricket. It's going to be a tough game, but we got to back the boys. Umran at Eden Gardens should be a treat to watch. Hopefully, it'll be a very good contest.
Yeah, 100%. Russell, will we see something from Russell, or will he get dropped tomorrow?
I don't think he'll get dropped tomorrow. That'd be unlikely. But yeah, I think I don't think he'll perform either. Hopefully, but you don't know with Russell, man. He can perform anytime. He's a match winner, proper match winner.
And people sort of come alive against teams like Hyderabad for some reason. उन लोगों को लगता है कि भाई ये गेम है ज़्यादा आके मेरे को बताना है कि मैं क्या करता था. You never know, but like I feel Umran Malik is going to get a 5-wicket haul inshallah tomorrow.
Yeah, the thing is, when a team wins games which they're not supposed to win, or things like that, it becomes so shit, man. Like it becomes very dangerous, and that's why KKR is a very dangerous team right now. And I have them at the bottom of the table. It's going to be a very tricky game. I don't think it'll be straightforward. If we win, it'll be amazing. That'll be huge 2 points. But yeah, it's going to be a very tricky game.
Yeah, 100%. And with Kolkata's momentum right now, you really can't say anything. I know Hyderabad won as well. We have a little bit of momentum, but that 5-6s, man, that probably has next level confidence in the team ke alawa, in
Yeah,
the
man.
dressing
Like
room. Anyone is coming and
people
performing,
like
which is
MSD, like who you guys, like all of us, like respect. So he couldn't hit 1-6 in the last, but this guy's hitting 5-6 to finish the game, bro. There's level
well,
to this game,
well, to
Rinku, my
well,
man.
MS Dhoni was getting bowled by Sandeep Sharma, and Rinku was getting bowled by Yash Dayal. There's a little bit more difference in the two, to be very honest.
Little
And
means
Sandeep
what? How little?
and
How
and
little? Sandeep
and
Sharma
Sandeep,
bowls 115 kilometers per hour, bro. Don't give me
but
that crap.
he
He's
bowls
not even a
Yorkers.
death
He
bowler.
bowls Yorkers. He doesn't bowl
Bro,
full tossa. He doesn't bowl full
Sandeep
tossa.
Sandeep Sharma bowls
You give anyone, you
105.
give Dhoni 6 full tosses, and you see what happen.
No, man. Like MS
Yeah.
Dhoni was very disappointing yesterday. Six of last
Oh.
ball. That should, bro. Yeah, the whole Chennai crowd. Rinku जाके away मारा. Gujarat में Ahmedabad में मारा उन्हें. I mean, there's levels to this game. Come on, Chirag, bro. Rinku has no chance against Umran. Russell is due for a match-winning inning. Yeah, definitely he's due. And they have match winners, man. Whether it's Russell, whether it's Narayan, whether it's now Rinku, Shadul Thakur.
तुम्हारे
So
को बेल आया, देखो धोनी आया के मारेगा तुम्हारे को भी. I think धोनी आया घर पे. क्या
आई
बोले
लव,
बोलेगा.
मेरे को छेड़ना बहुत पसंद है यार लोगों को. एंड देखो कल फिर से जडेजा कैरी कर रहा था फिर से. हमें लास्ट बॉल ले लिया. जडेजा would hit that out of the Chepauk stadium and the yellow flags would be
जडेजा
flying.
को एक बॉल मिला था, उन्हें डिफेंड करा और रनिंग भी धोनी करा था विद नी इंजरी.
105 किलोमीटर. आई थिंक ऑटो रिक्शा ज्यादा तेज जा रहा था संदीप के बॉल से और उन्हें डिपॉजिट हुआ. पूरी क्राउड है. सो
बोले बेचारे को ऐसा बोले रहा, अच्छे और करा डाला. नो डाउट.
ब्रो उन्हें हमारे लिए 4 ओवर पावर प्ले में डालता था. उन्हें डेथ बॉलर है ही नहीं. उन्हें धोनी बना दिया उसको कल डेथ ओवर. One good performance from Natarajan. Which thing is missing in power play to get wickets? What do you think? You can't get placed in Indian team for just death overs. But like the thing was, Natarajan is also, he's coming back from a big injury. You need that as well. You can't just come into the Indian team if you keep going, getting injured, right? That's more of a thing. With death bowlers, even if he's, you also have to look at your power play bowling. Of course, he has to improve on that. But I think they've kind of sorted that out with Marco there, Bhuvneshwar there. That's why they're not using him. But yes, I agree. That's something you'll have to develop going further.
कोई भी जीते वरुण चक्रवर्ती से आउट मत हो ना बस, और उसको मारो. या मैन, मिस्ट्री स्पिनर ऑन
मुश्किल है. देखो उन्हें और नारायण अगर उन लोग लगा के बैटिंग करके 190 डाल मार दिए, स्कोर बोर्ड इज गोइंग बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू चेज बिकॉज़ वो दो स्पिनर बहुत जबरदस्त थे. इवन लाइकवाइज इफ यू बैटिंग फर्स्ट, लोग आके ट्रैप कर देते. दैट इज गोइंग टू बी की. एंड लिसन, हैरी ब्रुक डजंट रियली लाइक प्लेइंग स्पिन, सो लाइक होपफुली ही कैन prove us all of us wrong and come up with the beginnings. And yeah, our middle order against that spin attack is the main worry for me, and more than anything else. I'm not really worried about, like, of course koi aake maar de sakta, but what my main concern is how our middle order is going to play the spinners.
Yeah, any changes that you're looking at from the Punjab game
for Hyderabad?
Yeah.
I mean, because you're playing Eden Gardens, I think it'll go much of the same. You could potentially get in a Karthik Tyagi if you want as an extra, as an impact player, but I think they'll go more of the same. And then when you go to Chennai or something, then I would like to see Adil Rashid. But the way Markande is playing, you don't really need Adil Rashid right now, so it's okay. But and that's the only thing. Markande and who Washington has to bowl, Markram has to bowl. Yeah, let's go. I'm surprised commenters didn't call out GT for taking the game to the end for no reason.
Yeah, it's surprising. I mean, it was 103, 104 and like 12, man. Like 48 runs कुछ थे आपको जीतने को, and आप कैसा इतना slow कर दिया. Next level boring हो गया था, and then towards the end it's like, अरे, it's still in the game. Wait a minute. But it shouldn't have been the case. So yeah, they really messed it up. बस कल SRH जीत जाए KKR. Yeah, everybody on stream, baby. SRH के फैन हो गए पूरे. I'm so glad to see that. Do you see Bhuvneshwar Kumar playing tomorrow?
Yeah.
चलो ठीक है, फर्स्ट बॉल विकेट लिया तो it's fine then, but he gets beaten up in the end, man. That's what I don't want to see.
Yeah, they'll have to like figure out the death bowling as well. Like Natarajan is one problem. Umran is also gets hit a bit in the death. Apart from Natarajan, not Marco gets hit in the death, so that is the issue that they're having. And yeah, just need Bhuvi to step up. Or then Karthik Tyagi is an option in death bowling, but again, I don't know where you're going to fit him in. That's the only question that I have right now.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be the same team like you mentioned. Maybe Abhishek Sharma still sits out. I mean, it's sad because he only got to play one game. उसके बाद आप उसको बिठा दिए, but चलता winning combination maybe अभी तो नहीं change करेंगे Mr. Lara.
Abhishek Sharma, I hope to see him though, like soon. I think he should get a chance now. Yeah, I mean, he should get a chance, but I think they probably won't tinker with that winning combination. Maybe if they lose the game tomorrow, then they'll probably do something. And Eden Gardens probably ball will swing a bit, maybe in the first couple of overs.
Yeah, that's where
They'll
Bhuvi
probably,
probably maybe win the toss and bowl, and Bhuvi could probably do some damage there. But do you think there's probably one more last shot for Harry Brook? If he doesn't perform, will he sit
no,
out
no.
and no?
I think you could continue another couple of games. Yeah, you have Glenn Phillips there, but उन्हें भी उतना नहीं करा, right? तो
But मौका तो मिल सकता, like that's the only thing, like if you're giving chances to have, I mean, know the price tag is there and stuff and he's young, but maybe if he sits out a game, maybe looks at from the outside and makes a difference.
like it could, but like I wouldn't drop him until like 8 games. That's what I would do. You invested so much in him, you believe in him, just give it. Like you don't see KKR dropping Russell right now, or like big teams don't drop their big players. So just keep backing him and let him understand. And if there's going to be a certain point where you're losing too many games in a row, then you have to make that change. But right now, I wouldn't drop him.
Yes, yeah. Mohit Sharma, क्या जबरदस्त डाला है आज. He was phenomenal and like Pandit Singh Undertaker के जैसे he came back. I think injury थी, काफी time से out था, and then he came back and yeah, phenomenal spell from him. यश दयाल क्या बोल सकते, blessing in disguise हो गया उसके लिए. He got his opportunity and made the most of it. 4 over 18 runs यारो, खाली 2 wickets ले लिया. वो भी I think क्या सैम करन का लिया and किसका की एक का, I think
That's very
शर्मा
rough
का
on Yash Diyal.
शर्मा का जो DRS हुआ था. It happened in the last second, like Hardik Pandya one
Yeah.
pick, he like did it and
That
it's
was
like
because of Saha. Saha is the only one who appealed for that, and yeah, man.
हाँ, like
That was
मेरे को
the
तो आवाज है, मेरे को तो आवाज है, and he went on and he's asking everybody Hardik Pandya, and then he just 1 second took. I think it went after 0, but yeah, you never know with Gujarat and the but yeah, Mohit Sharma was good. Maybe he could be
He was
potentially
sensational, man. He was sensational.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Yash Dayal because like one bad game and you're done. But Mohit Sharma came and did brilliantly. That was a good move for them in the end, and they had to make that move, I guess, and they made it.
Yeah, 100%.
One thing I would say about the Harry Brook, only thing is if he gets exposed tomorrow to Narayan Chakravarti, then they might just go and drop him. I wouldn't drop him, but they might just, like, I'm just worried about that. I hope
See, the thing is, like, my only point over here would be like, if he's exposed and people know he can't play spin, then how is he going to be effective in any other game? Like, if anywhere is going to be a spin and he's being called out very quickly in the game, not like he's going like.
I don't think it's a full issue because he was hitting the Pakistani spinners as well. He hit spinners.
Now there, I would probably say one thing, that it was a road; it was not turning as much when you compare it to an Indian track, right? So I think that was the only difference.
But that's the thing. Not every Indian track is going to turn. Not every Indian track is going to
play
turn.
him
That's
in
where
those
Harry,
games. Maybe. Yeah,
play
him in the Chinnaswamy. Play him. We're not
Look,
gonna go to the
Lucknow was
Chinnaswamy.
a very difficult pitch, and Hyderabad has been topsy turvy. It's not been thing. When he plays on a flat track, like in the Chinnaswamy or if Eden Gardens is a
Wankhede.
good batting
Yeah.
track, Wankhede, then he's going to be very effective. So that's my thing. That's why I keep playing him, because you have to also look at the pitches apart from who was Rao Tripathi in one game, Markram towards the end in that game. Otherwise, that nobody really performed with the bat for us in the first 2 games. It wasn't just Harry Brook. So आप उसको अब मयंक अग्रवाल को भी बोल सकते हैं निकाल दो, उसको भी निकाल दो. वैसा like I wouldn't do right now. So if he's the only one who's failing, then yeah, maybe you can think about it. That's just my school of thought. It's not like something that you also have a point. What about Shivam Mavi? Also, he's not getting chances. Who played today? It was Mohit Sharma only, right? Yeah. So I mean, even I wanted Shivam Mavi to get chances, but right now, I don't know. Could I play the last game where Resdal got hit? I do like Shivam Mavi, but maybe they're waiting to see, give him a chance a bit later on.
Yeah.
Also very young.
Yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up, Musti. Tomorrow we will be coming back for the preview, a quick preview for Hyderabad Sunrisers versus the Kolkata Knight Riders. Always I take that name and always the tension starts. Okay, bhai, kal match. I mean, it looks like a long time ho gaya Punjab ke match se काफी time dikh raha, but yeah, it's now here. It is the time for Eden Gardens, 60,000 packed crowd. Umran on the wing, and yeah, hopefully we win, man. मेरे को बस डर हो रहा कि Hyderabad has to win this one. Now it's going to be very hard to crawl back, and hopefully we can come out with
At
the
the
points.
Eden Gardens, man. That's well, how is that, man? Crazy atmosphere, bro. It's gonna be a fun game. I think it'll be a good game. Got to see.
Hmm.
Hopefully, get to see
Today's
slow
game,
match.
honestly, like chalo theek hai, you had three good games with the RCB and Lucknow, and then Mumbai and Delhi, and then Kolkata and what's the name, Gujarat. But then this game was, I mean, it became exciting in the last hour, but apart from that, it was very slow. A lot of people consuming a lot of deliveries. I think Punjab and Gujarat both need to assess their batting a bit and probably come back stronger. Punjab is a good side. I just feel bad that they're not able to click right now. I don't care,
Yeah.
obviously. But just as what I'm seeing is that like they have a good team. They're just not able to get the right mix, probably.
Yeah. I just
But
wanted to touch upon Rajasthan just very quickly because I wasn't on the stream yesterday. They're looking very solid, and again, look, you saw like they do have that experience, whether it's the batting or bowling, and they're doing a very good job. Yes, it came really close yesterday. But Ashwin, what are your thoughts on his batting order? He did play
yeah,
a match-winning contribution with bat and
I
ball,
think
and
he was
against a
lucky in the
slow team.
beginning when Moin Bhai dropped him. Moin Bhai dropped him,
Yeah.
and then he got a
They
life.
need to
But yeah,
stop. I think they need to stop like making him a joker in the batting order. It's kind of hard.
yeah, it's
Uh,
weird to see him one day
Something, man.
opening. The other day he's five down, and like where you have people who can bat much better than him.
Yeah,
I
you
think
have a lot of batting.
Shimran Hetmeyer deserves a lot of praise. Him and Josh Butler. ऊपर से Josh Butler and Jaiswal है, and नीचे Hetmeyer है. बीच के लोग Sanju is a little bit questionable right now. He did perform well against us in the probably second match, but after
All
that
of
he
us fan
didn't
following
get it.
उसका यही प्रॉब्लम है इनकंसिस्टेंसी दैट्स व्हाई लोग बोलते लेके आओ टीम में मगर आप देख लो कंसिस्टेंसी का ही इशू है उसका इसलिए
A good
उसको
another thing to see was Devdutt Padikkal getting boundaries and a good
yeah
38. I mean,
he had
he
a
made a
good
lot from Riyan Parag's mistakes. He's probably coming up in the ranks, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, Hitmaya really needs to come up. Probably maybe Jurel ko ek mauka de do instead of an Ashwin, where he can come and accelerate that middle overs, right? Where you
but
after the
first
power
that's a
play.
massive win like especially
Yeah.
you saw the crowd this and that with the last ball I'll be very honest with you I said it like it's going to be a six. I
Hmm.
had no doubts it's not going to be a six because Chennai, MS Dhoni, everything was against Rajasthan, but he kept his calm and those are massive 2 points to
Massive two
beat Chennai. And
Yorkers. Yeah.
Chennai, when
Yeah.
Dhoni is on a strike rate of 200 or like 180, whatever it was yesterday, if he's on that kind of strike rate, I was expecting at least super over. At least he would hit a boundary. I was like if I'm Rajasthan, I'm shooting bricks, man. Like it's going to be very difficult at that time. So those are massive 2 points for Rajasthan, and they're looking good for the playoffs right now. Rajasthan Royals, man, them
Yeah.
and Lucknow both.
Yeah, there was an interesting thing that Shane Watson was saying in an interview or something. It's like in Australia, they teach us that don't take it to the last over, but Dhoni's psychology is different. He makes sure that he gets a total where he feels कि हाँ भाई last over तक, because the pressure is more on the bowler when he's on strike rather than so like he's very different in that aspect. Almost pulled it out, but yeah,
The
two
50
Yorkers,
50. It's a
two
50.
Yorkers to I
He'll,
mean, yeah, I
but
mean, see, you
it's a
probably
gamble.
prefer the yeah, it's a gamble either way. I mean, if you go out hitting initially or if you go out
Hmm.
hitting later, that's how you take the game, right? But yeah, almost paid off.
But
More, but
yesterday it wasn't like he didn't do that. He didn't take it to the last over. He was hitting like soon as he came in. Like he was his strike rate was very high. It wasn't. It was just a
from
team.
50 of something, he was taking the singles. He was not like looking at just going out to hit, right? But when it came toward the 12 balls ka jo situation, that's where he and Jadeja
वो
started
उन्हें
hitting.
खेला कब 17 ही बॉल खेला उन्हें तो लाइक द थिंग इज द प्रॉब्लम व्हाट हैपेंड वाज वो बीच के 2 विकेट जो गए थे
Hmm.
अंबती राइडू अगेन
वो
प्रॉब्लम है
तो
आई थिंक
भाई छोड़ दो,
या
अंबती
तो
राइडो तो हो गया मेरे ख्याल से, like
वो
he's
जो दो
done.
विकेट हुए दैट नेचुरली आप थोड़ा सा स्लो शुरू करते बट आई डोंट थिंक ही लुक टू टेक इट डीप इट वाज जस्ट दे वर इन दैट सिचुएशन लाइक ही वाजंट थिंग वेयर ही ट्राइड देयर आर सर्टेन टाइम्स व्हेन ही डज दैट ऑन पर्पस बट हियर आई डोंट थिंक ही वाज बिकॉज़ हिज स्ट्राइक रेट वाज वेरी हेल्थी लाइक इट
But
वाजंट लाइक
apart from Dhoni and the last over drama, I was also saying the same thing yesterday that Theekshana gave 42 runs. He gave a lot of boundaries. Moin Ali was a little bit poor in the field where he dropped Ashwin. Akash Singh got 2 wickets, but so and then again 10 wide runs, like 10 extras. Chalega. So Chennai really have to focus on those things as well. Not like the batting is there. Like Ruturaj didn't fire maybe today. That's also one of the reasons. But the bowling has been given a lot of extras, man, and that's something Chennai really have to work on. Mustafa Bhai, one day Harsha Bhogla criticized Kohli and Faaf for playing slow in one part of the innings today. Does he say the same thing about Gill, who was an opener for India and played slow?
he didn't.
I don't think he was there today, right?
Yeah, Harsha Bhogle wasn't there. No,
Yeah.
but they, yeah, like everyone's really upset about जो कोहली को बोल दिया भाई, बोल दिया उन्हें, साइमन ड्यूल बोला था, it's okay, like it's okay, we just
मुस्तफाद
gotta,
भाई धोनी को बोलते यार हो, तुम ना क्या बोल रहे,
yeah, it's
मुस्तफा भाई धोनी को
gotta
बोलते
move
हैं
on. मैं
एवरीबॉडी.
तो yeah, well, like move on, like it's okay, like I know, I understand it's annoying, it's irritating, but it's okay, like you just have to keep thinking. उन्हें बाबर को भी बोला साइमन डोल, ऐसा नहीं है कि खाली कोहली को पीएसएल में जाके बाबर को टारगेट करा. Maybe it's a trick he has up his sleeve, whatever it is, it's okay, man. It doesn't change Virat Kohli, it doesn't change our perspective of Virat Kohli or anything like that. It's okay, like commentators have
आई
things.
मीन
It's
अब क्या
ये थोड़ा cancel culture बहुत हो गया भाई, like वो दुनिया में, like कोई बोल दिया जो you don't agree with, ठीक है, don't agree with it. I'm not saying, I don't think it's right that you criticize Kohli and you don't criticize. दूसरा दिन भी कोई, I think, someone slowed it down and they didn't criticize him. I don't agree with it, but it's okay. It's just like the commentator said it, he said it, move on. Like,
बिकॉज क्या होता है, आई थिंक मनोज भाई इन हाइंडसाइट सबको समझ में आता कि भाई प्रॉब्लम किधर से आई, एंड एट दैट टाइम कोहली वाज स्ट्राइकिंग वेरी लॉट quicker than what he was towards the end of his 50, right, while he was reaching it. नीचे के लोग को थोड़ा प्रेशर उधर से, आई थिंक उधर से इसलिए बिल्डअप हो गया. आई नो इट्स नो रीजन, यू हैव टू ब्लेम द bowlers and stuff. Lucknow really smashed them, but yeah, I think khali they just look at these granular things and try to make some kind of thing about it. I mean, everybody has their opinion. You just have to accept if you want to. If you don't want to, light low, and don't follow Harsha Bagla, right? Follow chasing the target.
so Punter said Warner.
What
Yeah,
about
Warner
Warner?
is the one who played slow that time, and
Hmm.
they didn't say much. It's okay, man. Like everyone is entitled to their
पंटर
opinion.
भाई वार्नर का देख लो यार. वार्नर बेचारा, like I'm coming to his rescue because I feel bad for him.
No,
He's
because
getting 5 wickets down every match, bro. 5 wickets down
no,
every
but
match.
like,
Aksar is coming and helping him.
yeah,
Freaking,
that's why they probably didn't say it, right? That's why
yeah.
probably the commentator didn't say it, because the wickets were falling and Virat Kohli had 10 wickets in hand. That's why he probably said it at that time. It's his opinion. I still don't agree with it, but it's okay. Like जो भी है, मैं like कितनी चीजें हम
Fans
बोलते आ रहा हूँ.
attacking commentators for their opinion is crass. It's below the belt and reflects poor on. I mean, they go like you have an emotional attachment to a player. I get that. I can't hear. I used to not be able to hear criticism against Ronaldo. I'll be honest, but like now you sort of understand where people are coming from, and just say, हाँ भाई, आपके लिए नहीं होगा, मेरे लिए है. This is my reasoning, that's your reasoning, and just respect it. You don't have to always like he's not right, you're not right. Everybody on some level has a different kind of a stance, and you just take your stand and forget about it.
Hmm.
Maybe and like, that's it. You can't really do much. I can't change your perspective. I'm not supposed to do that. That's your perspective. I respect it. You respect mine. Khalas. You don't also respect mine. I don't care. वैसा मसला है ना अपना. Like उन्हें कुछ भी बोला होगा, it doesn't change the fact that Kohli still has, like you mentioned, Manoj bhai, 25,000 runs, 75 centuries, and no one is saying that Babar and Kohli are equal. But Babar Azam is also a very good batsman. Kohli is a very good
What?
batsman.
No, but what I'm saying is he said it in the
Yeah.
PSL, and Babar Azam is the biggest guy in the PSL. Like how
Yeah.
Virat Kohli is to the IPL, Babar is in the like that to the PSL. And he said that, and Pakistani fans also got pissed off. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying Babar is equal to Kohli or anything like that, but it's okay. It's just opinion. And look, he saw the situation. There were 10 wickets in hand. The lot of there's still Maxwell and everything. A lot of overs to go. So he just said it in that sense. That is the opinion. Yes, we don't agree with it, but that doesn't mean
And
you attack him
understand
and cancel him. You
and
don't
understand
cancel a
one more thing,
commentator.
there are 1.3 crore people watching at that time, so you have to create some kind of a spark to let the, and we're talking about it till
Yeah.
today, right? So there's always a few things that the commentators have to do to keep it lively, and that's what he did. And again, it's his opinion, we can't change it, right? Like yes, Kohli has 25,000 runs, 75. Now I'll say Manoj bhai, Tendulkar is the greatest for someone. Like you can't fight that, right? What are you going to say? No, Tendulkar best nahi. I'll say he has 100. Where's Kohli? आपको पसंद भाई, आई गेट इट. मेरे को तेंदुलकर, मेरे को नहीं, बट लाइक एनीवन एल्स लाइक तेंदुलकर, ही से समथिंग एल्स. But we just gotta respect each other's opinion and understand where they're
Yeah,
coming from.
I agree with it, but just let it go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's okay. उन्हें बोल दिया भाई. Like
Mustafa बहुत चिल्ला बोलता मेरे को, but like you're not like Hyderabad. Doesn't change the fact that I love Hyderabad, right? that's how we do it. We just keep going on to the next one, baby. Kolkata Knight Riders versus Hyderabad, and yeah, here we are. Hope to see Brook get mad tomorrow. No, let's not get him mad, bro. Let him score some runs, and yeah, 100% ballistically पागल हो जाना. I hope Eden Gardens के बेल में जाके घुस जाना बॉल वो. It's gonna be something else tomorrow from Harry Brook, inshallah. And Umran Malik is gonna आग मूतने वाला है. हैदराबाद में बोलते हैं आग मूतने वाला है. He's gonna piss some fire, man. Idi क्या orange fire idi. Yeah, so that's where it's gonna come from.
yeah.
Simon Dole knows how to stay in the news. He attacks the players who will give him eyeball. Exactly, that's a tactic, right? And that's how you keep the engagement high, the TRP high, and everything. And he has his reasoning as well. So
But I'll tell you something. What he said was not like it was an opinion. It wasn't something that he was attacking the player. He said ki bhai, he slowed down while getting to his 50. He did slow down.
Yeah.
Magar, the problem is he should have said it for Warner, he should have said for other people. That I understand, but again उन्हें situation देख रहा, वार्नर के पास 5 विकेट थे, यहाँ पे 10 विकेट थे, उस हिसाब से बोल रहा उन्हें क्या उतना, मेरे को तो इतना नहीं दिखा गुस्से में आने की चीज की भाई, उन्हें जो दिखा बोला, he slowed down towards the 50. अब जैसा सचिन तेंदुलकर जो 100 मारा, वो मैच हार गए थे इंडिया, he slowed
क्या
down, he
सो
consumed
खेला
how
था
many
भाई.
dot balls in that. अब
Yeah.
he, not people who are Sachin fans will not like it, but it is there, like
Fact.
yeah, it is a fact that he slowed it down. So agar aap dekho situation, match ka situation, all he said he slowed down and think, yes, his opinion was that he was a bit selfish. Maybe he like that's an opinion we don't agree with. We don't think Virat Kohli is a selfish player, but what he was saying, his statement was a fact that he slowed down. ऐसा नहीं बोलते he created a myth or something like that, like there's other things, like he was just, and he was talking about the game. He didn't go personal on him. He didn't involve family, nothing like that. Only जो दिखा उन्हें बोल दिया ground पे, it's okay, like that's just in his opinion. And I don't really, मेरे को तो नहीं दिखता इतना बड़ा issue.
मोक्ष भाई किधर है? मोक्ष नहीं, मोक्ष is some मोक्ष कर दिया यार पंटर तुम. मोक्ष का मतलब is something else, and yeah, मोक्ष है like Mowgli from Jungle Book, baby. He's very excited for the match. He wants to get some early rest and come back tomorrow fresher. So yeah, we sent him home and he'll come back tomorrow hopefully. कुछ नहीं मिला तो लास्ट में commentators को कोहली ही मिला. And yeah, देखो भाई, जब बंदे का पेशाब बोले 25,000 रन है तो obviously उसको eyeballs, baby. And yeah, मनोज भाई, just listen to वो रणवीर सिंह का पेप्सी का ऐड देख रहा हो, ए छोड़े, सुनो सबकी, करो अपनी, वैसा मसला है यहाँ पे. That's all. आप सबकी सुनो, but आपको जो सही लग रहा है आप वो करो. I'm curious to see how Brooks plays spin versus KKR. It'll give him some idea how his season will go this year.
Yeah, I just maybe we used to open with them, and then like if they bring Narayan in, that's going to be the test. Like that's going to be his test, and if he passes it, that'll be really great. I still feel he's a wonderful player, so hopefully keep backing him, man. I think power play was over and spinners came up, and Virat was getting out to spinners in earlier games, so he slowed down. Not for Frizzy, but I don't care what Duel says. Yeah, look, maybe that was the reason, not because of his 50 or anything like that. So that opinion that he said about like he's being selfish, maybe like you don't agree with that, but the fact that he slowed down, he slowed down. We cannot deny that it was there. The ball. He did slow down, so like a part of it is a fact, so it's okay. Like जो भी, it doesn't matter. बोल दिया भाई, it's okay. It's just a commentator thing. Like a lot of people are into this cancel culture because they don't agree if someone says something about a guy. It's okay, man. It's banter. Look at Wasim Jaffer. He embraces banter with Michael Vaughan. Michael Vaughan छेड़ते रहता India को हर वक्त, and he just nicely gives it back, and they have fun like both ways. It's not like they cancel each other. They still communicate with each other, even though their views are completely different views. So it's like that. Well, that's the thing.
Speaking of culture, United scored 1-0 मार दिए. Sabitzer scored when Bruno Fernandes assisted. Yeah, Europa Cup चल रहा है, more important than Champions League. Just wanted to let people know. But yeah, I mean, देखो भाई, at the end of the day, opinions है, लोग बोलने वाले, आपको पसंद नहीं पसंद, you don't have to get personal, but it's gonna happen that you're gonna. Okay. Bro, what is happening to Surya? He now even can't see the ball. वो तो ball पे आँख पे लग गई थी. I think that's why. But while catching, long time happened before we've seen any player hit ball or on head while catching. Yeah, a long time ago, and I think it was because of the lights that he was not able to see it. He was on long off or long on, one of the two positions, and it came and smashed him. But I think three ducks back to back, Mustafa. Surya Kumar, what do you reckon?
Is it?
Yeah, I think 3 ducks, right? Since the first game. Or the second game.
Look, that's the beauty of sport. Some days you're up, some days you're down. Right now, it's a rough period for him, but the skill set that he has, the shots that he has, gonna back him, and hopefully he turns it around. But like that's how life is, and that's how cricket is, sport is. That you can't always be on a high, man. What goes up must come down. Including everything.
Yeah. सूर्य रात में नहीं चलता. सूर्य है भाई, उसका नाम सूरज नहीं है. सूर्य है तो कहीं भी चल सकता, and sunrisers रात में चल सकते तो सूर्य बिल्कुल चल सकता. So I think that's no excuse, Chirag bhai, but yeah, good try, mate. But Surya is, I think, has to work on it. लोग कुछ भी नको मत बोला. अरे रे पंटर भाई क्या हुआ? Back to back 2 डक है ना उसके. I think वो गलत हो गया, but yeah, back to back.
Yeah, but whatever. Yeah. Like he's not in
जो
form.
भी है, डक तो डक है, and भाई इंडिया के लिए भी डक था, तो वहां से लेके आ गया मैं डक. बोलो तो मेरे हिसाब से yeah, he's not performing, and none of your players are, bro. And हलक में ला दिए उन्होंने अपना मैच. So aren't we? But I'm just saying.
भाई कोई प्लेयर बताओ number 4 instead of Shreyas. संजू सैमसन.
Ajinkya Rahane.
अच्छा
I
टेस्ट
think.
में बोल रहे?
Yeah, you UFC कहते WTC बोलने वाला UFC बोल दिया.
अच्छा टेस्ट में, हाँ आई मीन रहाने ऑप्शन है, फिर कौन है भाई, मेरे को तो समझ में नहीं आ रहा. पियर फेस बाय
Surfy.
सनराइजर्स रात में नहीं चल रही.
चली ना जी
यस,
पंजाब के अगेंस्ट. हेलो.
ऑमलेट बना रहा वो.
Yeah, omelette with the zero, not even a omelette with a zero, baby. But yeah, I mean, देखो भाई, he's just having a bad patch, and अब देखो आप criticize कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे, कोई कोई बोलेगा back him. So yeah, again opinions matter. So
Yeah,
I
it's
would
just
still
that
say man.
because he had such a good season. That's why last year he was so good. He played shots that I never saw Indian players play.
Yeah,
Like, so I like that kind of, like, he's
and
high
a
risk
match-winning
cricket.
performance as well, right? That 50 that he scored against Sri Lanka, he has it
Yeah.
in him, but he
Oh,
just
where
something
I'm
is not
at,
happening for
I'm
him.
having an issue is like with KL Rahul, he's consuming also. At least उन्हीं चला रहा है डगआउट को, कोई आके मारते रहा तिलक विलक. यहाँ पे भाई
Oh,
कंज्यूम कर दे रहे हैं daily.
चिराग भाई अभी लंबी सांस खींच के बेहतरीन टाइप करने
Yeah,
वाले हैं
like
अभी.
सही बात है. Like, I mean, now like what Chirag bhai is saying is correct. Like, I admit that at that time I was backing him. It's wrong, and what he's doing is not, like, yeah, it's for me it's more of a concern because he's taking those deliveries and then going. यहाँ पे at least तिलक विलक आके मार दे रहा है ना, आके मार दे रहा कोई है Green or Tim David.
Tim
He's not
David.
wasting deliveries. Yeah, he's just not in form. He's not wasting deliveries. That's what I would say. ODI के लिए भाई संजू सैमसन. संजू सैमसन ब्रो.
होपफुली अगर फिट रहा तो फैन फॉलोइंग का फर्क नहीं पड़ा अगर आप ग्राउंड तक नहीं आ सकते. बट या यू रियली
अरे
नीड टू
सूर्या भी आपके पास कौन है? सूर्या, संजू सैमसन, फिर आपको देखना तिलक वर्मा. मगर ये जो आईपीएल में परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं यंगस्टर्स, उन लोगों को नहीं मिलेगा 50 ओवर वर्ल्ड कप में, नहीं मिलेगा. इट्स जस्ट टू मच प्रेशर, इट्स टू मच थिंग. आई डोंट थिंक दे कैन गेट इनटू इट. दे ट्राइड इट इन द
आई थिंक
2019
अक्षर
वर्ल्ड
पटेल
कप.
कैन बी योर नंबर 4 वेरी ऑनेस्टली राइट नाउ.
I mean, maybe, but like 2019, you remember they took Vijay Shankar, they took Rishabh Pant, they took Hardik Pandya. I mean, Hardik Pandya was so mature by then, but like Rishabh Pant and Vijay Shankar, it didn't work out for them. They went youngsters because of IPL and everything like that. It didn't work out for them. So I don't think they're gonna go on the route. So भाई KL कितने भी मैच जिता दे नंबर 5 पे, वो वर्ल्ड कप में प्रेशर और इंपॉर्टेंट मैच में कुछ नहीं करने वाला है. And I'm starting to see like properly like why you're saying that, because IPL में भी यही problem हो जा रहा है उसका. Still there is slight hope, but yes, important matches का यही है, like, you know, we haven't seen him till now. Apart from before I saw him, I've seen him score some big hundreds in tough conditions. But yeah, like
The point is again, just like a bilateral, like when it comes to a trophy winning kind of a
who hit those 2 sixes in New Zealand? Was it Rohit Sharma or KL Rahul in the super over to win it in 2020 COVID के time पे? I think it was Rohit Sharma. I'm not sure. वो जो 2 छक्के रहना था to win and
super over में I don't think they'll send KL Rahul in a super
No,
over.
they both went. Rohit Sharma and
Didn't?
KL Rahul both went. Yeah, in 2020
Yeah, I
जो
can't
match
remember.
New Zealand में match था. It was right before COVID, like after my brother's wedding. I remember that match. I just don't remember who hit those sixes. I remember KL Rahul was in good form though at that time. That's what I can tell you. He had a very good series over there. But yeah, Ashwin as number 4, where RR promoting him in batting order, I don't understand that, man, because they shouldn't be promoting him. LSG is carrying their captain to playoff. True. Rohit mara tha. Sorry, Chirag bhai. Any chance of Tilak, Rinku, etc. who have performed well in domestic cricket and Vijay Hazare? Now IPL Rinku always makes runs for upcoming coming at 5 for UP, where UP always lose. I don't think there's a chance. Just what I think. I don't know. I just
Again, agar injuries zyada rahe, तो maybe then you could probably see someone coming in. But apart from that, right now, if you're looking at that number 4 spot, Sky is not giving you help. You don't have help from Sanju Samson, not helping himself. Akshar is the only one I can think of right now in that 4 position. But then who do you get in place of him in the lower order? Probably you have some people that can get in. Yeah, I don't know. Hardik Pandya bhi रहेगा ना भाई, so I don't know. Let's see.
Is it too late for Tripathi to make the ODI team? Maybe, because again he's playing 2T20 cricket and everything. It could be a bit more difficult for him to make the ODI team. Definitely with Rishabh Pant not there, has caused a lot of issues. They're going to have some dilemmas going to the World Cup. Rohit Sharma hit the 2 sixes. Sorry, but yeah, I remember that was a crazy game for this year's World Cup. Yeah, it's a bit difficult. Yeah,
मुश्किल है.
But I'll tell you one thing. जो भी कोई भी कुछ भी बोल दो, IPL will be mixed. They'll say they don't mix formats. It will be mixed into that 50 over World Cup. There will be
Yeah,
one guy who will come in from the T20. मेरे को ऐसा दिख रहा.
50 over wise, yeah, probably you're right.
It
Again,
shouldn't be
situation
looking
on
very
the
big. Yeah.
injury, but like agar if you have a lot of injury, what are you going to do? Where you're going to get players? So yeah, that's the only last way you can assess it. Maybe agar domestically aap dekh rahe, maybe you should do it that way. That would also be good. I see Ruturaj probably one of the guys. Probably I don't know. Ruturaj could also be a good shout. You have Jurel and these guys coming in the lower parts of the innings. But yeah, it's just going to be sad to see.
Shardul Thakur is going into the World Cup for sure.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
he's probably going to WTC.
Yeah, he'll go. He'll go. Do you think Gaikwad's ideal format is ODIs? I think he will be. He's a really good player overall because the thing that he has over other players is that he can put good balls away to the boundary in the power play, and I think that means you can play in any format. I think Gaikwad is ridiculous. He's a very good player, um, but with Shubman Gill and Rohit Sharma there right now, I don't think he'll make it. But he could be a good backup if needed. Yep, ये जो भी टीम जीतेगी उससे एटलीस्ट एक प्लेयर तो आएगा.
Yeah,
Best
अगर
solution.
अगर LLC जीती तो फिर केएल राहुल आएगा.
Best solution for India is to select Rahane at number 4. He has tried and tested and has done well for number 4 India. The only thing I will say is that don't take CSK form into it. Like if you don't have options, then you'll have to go to Rahane, but don't take CSK form into it because we've seen Robin Uthappa win them the league. Like, but he didn't come into the Indian team after that or anything. So like. CSK is different breed and thing, but yes, if you don't have options, then you'll have to go Rahane. Is Saha making a case as a wicket keeper? He's
I
37,
mean, again,
38 now. I don't think.
yeah. I mean, he's
Where will you play him here? He opens the batting. He can't play in the middle or lower order. He can't
honestly
from the
as a
bench.
case, I would say Sanju Samson. But again, subject to fitness, man. The catches that he's taking behind the stumps, next level. Hai. Saha is batting pretty well, but again, you can't like IPL ki again. Why check it? Don't take IPL seriously right now. And yeah,
I mean, yeah, take it seriously,
decent.
but don't take in the Indian selection. Yeah, don't like. LSG थी तो गंभीर बोलेगा केएल को कैप्टन बना दो बोल सकता भाई.
वो तो कुछ भी बोल सकता है लाइक गंभीर का मुंह है तो कुछ भी बोलेगा लेकिन फिर भी लाइक केएल को
But
उतना
a
नहीं
nice
बना सकता.
picture though, huh? Him and Virat Kohli after the game, they hugged it out and they took a picture and stuff. That's nice to see.
Yeah,
Leaving
I
it
mean, I
out in
don't
the
understand
field.
कब क्या लड़ाई होती रहती है इन लोगों के बीच में like I saw the intensity when he was shaking hands करके like then he met the next guy like very calmly. But yeah, again, probably they're kind of similar people. Gambhir and Kohli, they're both intense about the game and they're more like जज्बाती हो जाते हैं क्रिकेट को लेके. So I think that is the only similarity they have and that sort of adds a little bit good क्या बोलते हैं aggression to watch. But yeah, क्या होता गंभीर में हो गया आपका टाइम अब के विराट कोहली का टाइम है. Bhai, who will be India's selector for ODI World Cup do this time? We'll have a selectors press conference.
I'm not sure. I think right now it's the same panel which is there right now, but I don't know what's going to happen. They should have a press conference, but they probably won't. They should though.
Did they replace someone with Chetan Sharma right now?
I think they might have. I'm really not sure. Even though they hugged it out, if RCB
अगर IPL का फॉर्म देख रहे हो तो पहले विजय शंकर जाना चाहिए. 100% I think Vijay Shankar should go. Even though they hugged it out, if RCB on 1st May is in Lucknow, we will see some celebration. Yeah, 100%. Like I said, it's just aggressive and passionate about the game. It's bound to happen. Kohli तो भाई fielding में भी catch पकड़ा तो he gets all animated. So वो तो bound to happen है.
So I said the crowd by Gigi as the coach was absolutely stupid. No, it's good, man. It brings in the intensity, it brings the passion, and we saw Mourinho do that at the Camp Nou when he won with Inter at semi-final. He went and he went like this and did this to the Barcelona thing, and he was. The thing is, Gambhir just did it like thing. Most thing Mourinho was used to be in the Barca coaching camp, and then he did that. Like that is adding salt to the wound. So
And
yeah,
like
it's fun, man. I
Gambhir
like
Singh,
it.
like they pulled out something next level, right? Like Puran did something crazy, and yeah, potentially when you see 204, you don't really
What did
see
Punter
bhai.
think about Havesh Khan throwing the helmet? That's funny.
Yeah, पूरा मैच कुछ नहीं कर एक रन लेके.
क्या जबरदस्त फीलिंग था. मैं करूंगा वो एक दिन नल में फेंक के. क्रेजी था वो. मेरे को बेस्ट सेलिब्रेशन देखा पूरा
बेस्ट
IPL में.
सेलिब्रेशन मेरे लिए वही था यार, रिंकू जो आके नीतीश राणा आके, that was one of the
वो लाइक अच्छा लाइक वो शॉट्स क्रेजी थे. मैं बेस्ट सेलिब्रेशन मेरे लिए हैंड्स डाउन इसका था हवेश खान का.
हवेश
नथिंग
खान
कैन
का.
बीट दैट. बाइट लिया उन्हें जाके हेलमेट
बहुत बहुत बड़ी पारी खेले, बहुत बड़ा इनिंग्स था भाई, क्या समझ रहे.
I love that passion, man. Crazy, bro. Revenge Lena Gigi said Kohli RCB forever. Avishkar was even stupid. That was so funny, bro,
Yeah.
what he did. Crazy, man. RR vs RCB Chinnaswamy 23rd. RR मार के लाल कर देगी RCB को. Yeah, Chinnaswamy तो
Chinnaswamy,
खतरनाक
yeah,
मैच आ
and
रहा
the
है वहाँ
man,
पे.
भाई जॉस बटलर तो क्या है यार, like next level. I think he has 1191 runs right now, this two like 21 to 23, कुछ और ही फॉर्म में यार उन्हें तो.
Hmm. Uh, he lost his 50% match fees. What a legend, bro. That was crazy. And you know, once remember, first we watched the game together. Adi Payor, he scored the goal against Arsenal.
ran that halfway
He,
to
yeah,
our city
he went to the
Arsenal fan.
others. Yeah, he went all the way to the other side of the ground, and he just went thing. And they threw bottles at him and everything. That was
Yeah.
what. That's my favorite football celebration.
Even
thing,
Van Persie went to the Arsenal fan after like एक बार respect हो गई, दूसरी बार आके slide करा. So yeah.
Yeah. भाई सेलेक्टर्स को कोई मतलब नहीं है, टीम हारे चाहिए जीते. नो आंसर्स व्हाई. या लाइक आई एग्री, यू शुड हैव प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंसेस, शुड हैव अकाउंटेबिलिटी. आई कंप्लीटली एग्री विद दैट. सिराज इज इनफ फॉर जॉस बटलर.
Problem क्या है with the
आई
selectors
मीन
thing, you'll
सिराज
never.
न्यू बॉल इट विल बी अ चैलेंज फॉर बटलर, बट अगर उन्हें चल गया तो फिर खत्म. चिन्ने स्वामी में उन्हें रख देता बटलर.
अरे सेलेक्टर्स का वही बोलूंगा कि भाई कैंडिडेट नहीं है, बिकॉज ऑल्सो लाइक क्या होता है, आप एक आध दो मैच हारते, फिर कहीं ना कहीं विक्ट्री की स्ट्रीक आती, फिर आप लोग सब भूल जाते हैं. लाइक वो दबाव नहीं है कंसिस्टेंट के भाई बताओ बताओ बताओ, एंड देन यू सॉर्ट ऑफ देन यू रैप अराउंड टीम सिलेक्शन, ये कैसा था वो कैसा था. I think Rohit Sharma is pretty decent in handling the media also. Like he shuns them out pretty easily.
The thing is also now with Indian cricketers also, if you see, they don't इतना पंगा नहीं लेते. Like you go and see the Pakistani press conferences.
माँ है भाई, वो तो सवाल बहुत नेक्स्ट
नहीं
लेवल
छोड़ते. मेरे को याद है, I attended one when Pakistan got knocked out to Bangladesh in the Asia Cup in 2018. It was a 50 over tournament. Sarfaraz की ले लिए भाई, इतना बुरा हाल करे वो press conference में, but he answered it very well. So yeah, like it's not the same now. In Indian cricket, KL will bat at number 5 and be keep at the World Cup for India. No, so number 4 spot is open for the taking. There is the Deodara Trophy that will be played July. Yeah, so that could be another thing. Mia bhai ko Joss Murphy करके मारता.
देखना है तो जॉस क्या करता है. बट या आई मीन इट्स लाइक या अगर सिराज गेट्स गोइंग देन इट बी गुड फॉर देम, बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट ये मिकी माउस का कई को दिख रहा है. मिकी माउस के काना दिख रहे थे एक मिनट. या आई थिंक 2-0 हो गया यूनाइटेड के लिए. सैविज से स्कोर्स अगेन. नहीं टीवी वहां पे नहीं है आपके सामने, आप इधर देखो. बट या इट्स गोना बी
कोई देख रहे मैच तो
सेकंड हाफ.
देख रहे मैच उधर.
सेकंड हाफ देख सकते हो होपफुली आप. एंड या वी प्रीटी मच रैप दिस अप. एंड कल हैदराबाद नाइट राइडर्स अगेन बोलना, फिर टेंशन अगेन. We will come back for a brief. Yeah, Hyderabad Night Riders baby. And yeah, I mean Hyderabad versus Bollo Kolkata. It's gonna be action packed. Eden Gardens tension हो रही है बहुत ज़्यादा. रिंकू क्या करता है कि and hopefully we'll come back tomorrow at 5, maybe 5:30 hopefully, before the match, just to preview quickly and just see what's happening, any team news we get or something that's cooking up. Till then, yeah, everybody take care of yourself. And we'll be back soon. And yeah, hopefully United win it off today and Hyderabad win it off tomorrow. Till then, good night and take care.